Hello, my friends. Now, this video is kind of leaning towards what to do for the Pilot Rush, which is the current leaderboard that we are all blessed with. Now, the top prize, as far as the guaranteed prizes, is a red gold, which great prize. It's a guaranteed weapon. I'm not really chasing after the top 10. They can have that. I'm not really going to focus on that. I kind of feel sorry for the guy who number one, since this leaderboard just started, and he's already played his hand. He's done his upgrades, and granted, I guess he really wanted that red gold data pad. But yeah, there's many ways to earn it, and by rushing, not only did he put a huge target on his back, but now, yeah. So I'm not sure if that's going to even be worthwhile to chase, and I'm not really stressing it, to be honest. I'm going to go for the guaranteed prizes. Other than that, uh, not worth the effort. If I get something bonus, cool. If not, oh well. It just won't rent to be. But yeah, we're looking at capturing beacons, dealing damage, and winning in Beacon Rush. So those are those. And then for the rest, it's upgrading pilots, increasing levels of pilots. And I haven't done any upgrading yet because we are currently not in a discount for me. I do expect one here shortly. But I am not stressing it. What I have been doing, however, is using the videos in order to add more levels to my existing pilots. Now, those guys are pretty much okay. I do need to give them promotions, which will come when the discounts hit. Now, things like this guy right here, he's at a level 11. I would pop him open, hit the boost button, and, well, of course, if I play some battles, I can boost him up. Now, you can also pay 1 gold per XP, but, yeah, if I can get it for free with the video, only if it's like super little amount, because the gold will give you exactly what you need to do the remainder of the level. Whereas if you do it with a video, it will only give you a set block, whether it's 200 or whatever it may be. So I'm just going to grind out videos and try to level my pilots in that fashion. Now, I did go through and I wanted to double check and just to see the prices. The skill list, as far as I know, they're all the same at 750. But I did do the calculations, and I have those here for you. Now, of course, you're seeing the random here, and then I'm going to skill list to show you that all the skills to specifically choose them are 750 memoriam. And depending on your current level, the random skill price does get adjusted. Now, I did try to put these guys in order. That way you would see the numbers rise as I go through. But basically, from a 0 to a 10, it's 100. 10 to 20, I'm sorry, 11 to 20 is 200. 21 to 30 is 300. 31 to 40 is 400. Are y'all catching the trend here? But it levels out. When you hit a level 41 to level 50, let's see, level 50, it maxes the random skill price at 500. Now, if I were kind of wise, which kind of am, what I would do is I would go through your skills today. Decide which ones. Let's say I don't want the adamant skills. Now, adamant skills are kind of tedious. We're only going to get it if you're behind. Okay, if you got 3 or more, then you get the applied skill. Now, there are also things like the wise opportunist. Let's take it all the way to the bottom of the list. Skills I like are like Master Gunsmith. Guaranteed extra damage the whole way through. What else do I have here? A lot of mechanic. That's guaranteed healing the whole way through. Those are skills that are tried and true and worthwhile. If you are going to go for a skill, I would suggest on a variable skill going for the beacon skills. You'll see here why in a second. Increases, no. Ninja. After capturing a beacon, it increases moving speed for 30 seconds. So as long as you're active doing beacons, now you have a couple of them. Invulnerable Raider, another 30 seconds for capturing the beacon. Let's see, invulnerable is defense points, right? Now, there is a Raider after capturing. No, that's not it. There's one for increasing the weapon damage for. And that may be. Here it is. Raider Gunsmith. Capturing beacon increases weapon damage for 30 seconds. Now, those skills that I had just listed work great if you're in a beacon game. But when you go into TDM, there are no beacons in TDM. So you will not have the opportunity to make use of those skills. That's why things like the Gunsmith, Roadhog, Armor Expert, Mechanic, all those are classic. Even Tough Guy. Yeah, he gives up a little bit of weapon damage, but he gets a little bit of beefiness to him. True Ace gives more ability. That's kind of like an ability expert, which is alright in my book. So of these, I'm looking at the Adamant Guardian and trying to determine, do I want to swap that out? I can pick one directly, but I need to do my math and define the ratio. Because if I'm over in a pilot, let's say the Curie pilot I have, so that's an Adrian with one skill. If I didn't really care for that skill, which I think that's a buildable skill, I could randomize it for the 100 and end up with a 4-to-1 ratio. Seeing as there's 27 skills to choose from, and at this point there's 7 skills available for me to select. So that works out to about 4-to-1 as far as the ratio. And for only 100 memoriam, finding the one skill you want of the 27 seems highly likely, especially if you compare 100 memoriam for a 1 in 4 chance with the additional possible higher tier bonus, which will save you memoriam down the line. Or do you go direct to the exact skill? Now, when you start getting to the higher level pilots and max pilots, like let's take a look at my Nightingale pilot. This poor pilot, I actually have to do the math because I'm looking at all these skills. Not only are they not upgraded, they're tier 1 skills, but there are some really poor skills for what I like to do. Yes, I like Quartermaster. Makes my things cheaper. And I'm cheap. I'm frugal, if you will. Do like Suppressor. But I'm seeing Raider Mechanic, Raider Gunsmith. You know, not really sure about those. Adamant Gunsmith? Really not sure about that one. Bounty Hunter? Oh, that's worse. 5 second skill, that is, on the Bounty Hunter. So it only gives me extra damage, 7.5 for 5 seconds after I kill somebody. So my weapons are probably unloaded at that point. So that skill is generally going to be going to waste for the reload process. At least half of it. Now, could it be beneficial when it came back on? Yeah, maybe. Maybe if I timed it right. But, no. But when I'm this far invested into a pilot, and I'm looking at possibly 4 skills I need to replace, keep in mind, that's 500 because she's maxed. Or I can hit the skill list and get picky with it. But still, that's going to be 2,200 memoriam. Not to mention they're all going to be level 1 or tier skills. So they all have to be upgraded. This pilot is going to be very, very costly. So 2,100 because I did not choose the appropriate skills as it was being built. So as you're building your pilots, you can see here on my Invader, I've got Roadhog, Armor Expert. He's ready. As soon as I get more level on him, I'm ready to pop open another skill. The only thing is I have to add some weapons, so I'm going to take a look here and see what they recommend. Storm, Corona, and Shredder. 2 times. Now, I'm kind of fortunate where I have the new Glory style, or the Ultimate Coronas. They're way down here in the purples with the gold. So I could go with the Corona. And what was the other one they said? 2 Gusts. Well, Gust is an older weapon. So we've got some slightly more modern versions. I guess Splinter. And Splinter would be the way to go. But let's stick with what they're offering. And they're saying shotgun. So I'm going to do shotgun. Alright. And we'll give that a go and see how that works. And yeah, so I'm all shotgunned out. And it looks like a fun toy. I do have to do some upgrading to it, but we'll get to that point. We will get to that point. Alright guys, well, this has been a video to kind of express how to build up your pilots and show you how much they cost and the proper ways to do it. So you do want to build them up from go so you don't end up like Mrs. Walker here, where she's going to need some heavy investment to retrain. Because 2,100, no, 2,200, because 750 times 4. Oh man, that's more like 3K, isn't it? Oh, I don't even want to do the math. This one upsets me, honestly. So I might be waiting for a pilot day for her to show up here in here. Might even need this guy. He has the Hades built in, so I have to go take a look and see if I have him. If not, I might have to pick him up. I know I have him. I just don't know if I have the Falcon yet. There's so many things to deal with in this game. Alright guys, I do hope you found this informational. I do hope it will benefit you. Let me know if there's anything I can make as far as a video to help you further in the game. I do kind of know quite a bit, and I have that free-to-play heart where I know how to save a nickel, and I know how to spend a dime. So hit me up if you have any questions, and I'll try to keep you included and to let you know when the video is coming out, and I'll try to get one out for you as soon as I possibly can. But for now, I am out. So be good to yourselves and each other. And if you can't be good at it, no, I think I got that wrong yet again. Oh, I'm good at that. So if you can't be good at it. And until next time, y'all take care. Peace, y'all.